Have you ever heard of the Rock Dwayne Johnson's charisma?
I have. And it's been said that he makes you feel like you're the only one in the room when he's talking to you, even if you're in a sea of people. A very powerful attribute to be able to do that when you're communicating with someone. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how you can do it. It's easier now than ever because of a few changes that we've seen in culture. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know how to create that little bubble. So every time you talk to someone, no matter where you are, they're gonna feel like it's just you and them. Now, I'm gonna start this video out by giving you something you can implement immediately. It's very easy to do. And then I'm gonna build on that for the more advanced people that really wanna step their game up. So let's start by talking about something that we see in public every day. When you look around in public all the time, what do you see? No matter where you are, you can be in Jamaica, New York City, Des Moines, Iowa, and you see people on their phones everywhere. People in conversation, people talking to each other, always just kind of tethered to their phone. But notice what extremely high value people have. Maybe the CEOs of companies, maybe celebrities, people who really have their stuff together, the people with the highest demands on their time, they don't have their phones out often. They don't have their phones out at dinner, like just in case a text comes. It's not like it's not important. It's a standard they have in their life. They've realized that decreases their efficiency. You don't even realize how much it detracts from the experience that you have when you're always ready to respond to your phone. What else does it do? God, it makes people feel like they're not important. Trust me, it does not make people think that you've got some super cool dude hitting you up to go to a party or to go for drinks. That's what sometimes people, I feel like they think, they're like, oh, I'll bring my phone out. People think I'm important. People are texting me. No, it looks tacky and it looks like you don't have the confidence to not immediately someone texts you and you respond right back to them. Kind of like the whiplash thing that I talk about. When someone comes over, if you're working on something, they come and talk to you and they say, hey, Barron, you don't go, what? You know, nice and calm, you finish up, yeah, hey, what can I help you with? Versus your phone, oh no, I gotta respond. It could be my mom, she wants me home for dinner, right? So just by not being on your mobile device, you're gonna stand out from everyone else when you're talking to someone. You're gonna be much more calm. You're talking just like if I'm talking to you, just to them, no distractions. All right, I wanted to take the first half of that video to give you something that you can immediately implement no matter how far along the path of charisma you are. But in the back half of this video, we're gonna get into something that is very hard to master. Even if you're very advanced, this is something you can constantly strive to get better and better at. Let's dive in. Now, that's a very basic way to do it. But what that helps to breed and foster, I start with that very easy one because anyone can do that, right? Anyone cannot take their phone out when they're in conversation or at dinner or in a meeting. But what that helps foster is a higher level, which is what you're gonna need to really be the kind of magnetic personality that people describe as charismatic and make them feel like they're in a bubble with you. And that's your presence. And you hear it all the time. And I feel like when that word's thrown around, it's not explained very well. It's just like, be very present. It's like, well, what does that even mean, dude? I mean, shut up and quit talking about it if you're not gonna explain what it means. So here's my attempt to explain what it means. It's not only not having other distractions like on you, like your phone or other people coming up to you or things like that. There's no mental distractions. You always hear people talk about how meditating helps presence because what it does is when you're talking to someone, like if I'm talking to you right now and I've got a ton of other things going on in my head. I got to meet this guy for lunch. What am I doing? Oh, I haven't responded to that email. What do I do this? Oh, I haven't responded back to that girl. What's she going to say? This and this. Oh, she hasn't sent me back in like 4 hours. What am I thinking? And you're talking to this person. That's exactly the same as you talking to them, hitting up, being on Spotify, sending your little Bumble messages, right? It's exactly the same. It's a distraction. It removes you from presence. So start with the things you can control and then start on focusing of clearing your mind. You're gonna make people feel, and this is not woo-woo stuff, people will feel and they will describe the feeling of being closer with you and you're feeling that you're more present and that they're the only person in the room when you are more present, when you can what? Remove the other thoughts from your brain. So when you are truly able to just focus on the person in front of you and what they're saying, nothing else in your brain, not what you're gonna say next, just enjoying taking it in and being there in the conversation, not thinking about anything else, not being distracted with anything else, that is where true presence comes from. And that is where you are gonna be able to create the aura, you know, that orange aura he had, that Ulrich James skit. That's where you're gonna be able to have people start to describe you as someone when you talk to them, they felt like they were the only person in the room. Now, when you're speaking to someone, the words actually coming out of your mouth, you've heard the old adage, 7%'s the words and 38%'s the tone, 55's your body language, partner. I would argue tonality has even a bigger portion of that. The way you say the words you say, you hear the way I speak. If I was to say this entire talk with weak tonality, you would have turned it off minutes ago. You wouldn't even be around to listen to this part. I speak with a strong and competent tonality because I understand how to leverage my voice to speak with conviction and to speak with strength. If that's something that you're interested in improving, I actually have a program called the Vocal Power and Tonality Masterclass that's gonna walk you through everything you need to know so the next time you step foot out of the house, you know when you go up and talk to somebody, you're gonna command respect and attention. You're not gonna go up to them, they're gonna be like, oh, and walk away. No, when you go up, hey, how's it going? The tone of voice you use is gonna draw them in because they're gonna think what? High trigger alarm. All of a sudden, this guy's high value. I wanna listen to this guy, he's got something to say, he's confident, right? He's got high status, listen to him. Just by saying, hey, how's your day going? They can feel that. So if that's something you wanna improve on, I'd suggest you click right up here to check out the Vocal Power and Tonality Masterclass. If you haven't seen this video right here, click here to do so. It's an awesome one, you really enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, it's Barron. Welcome to the Charisma Matrix. Listen, I don't care if you were born with no charisma or feel like you're awkward socially because it doesn't matter. Here on this channel, I'm going to teach you all the advanced social skills that you need